We are back live at the Loft. Terry Knight,
Kelly Guest,
and Kathryn Harwig. And Kathryn, I want to really kind of wrap up with one question in particular. And we were sort of discussing our own transformations into what we think about psychics and intuitives. Do you see a shift in all the years that you've been doing this? Do you see someone like yourself being more accepted?
Oh, yeah, no question about it. Because I have been doing it for, well, all my life, but at least professionally for 25 years, 30 years. When I started talking, say, for example, about body energy, people just would shut me down. Now, the hospitals are working with healing touch. Now it's become so mainstream, people don't even think of it as being, and I love that when things become mainstream, people don't remember that they never were. There was a time when they weren't. I face that. So, pick up any magazine book. Intuition is, everybody's got intuition. Obama's got intuition. Everybody uses that term now. That's why I don't use it anymore now. I use psychic because I always like to be different. So intuition is accepted. Channeling, that kind of stuff, pretty sure it's still pretty weird. But very much changed.
It's coming. Now, and on that note, you are writing a new book.
I am.
And you want to tell us about it?
I would love to. It's called Violet Generation. It's going to be out sometime next year. And it's about emerging psychic abilities in older people. And the premise is that as we age, we actually become more psychic. We have more time to tune into our own abilities. And that also because we have less other distractions oftentimes. So the premise is that people, and I'm interviewing people, I love to have people's responses. I'm interviewing people as to when they discovered their own abilities, what might have awakened it, death of a spouse. 50% of the people who have had their spouses die say that they've had contact with a spouse after they died. So it is huge. So death of a child, loss of a job, divorce, many of those kind of things will trigger people to seek it. And so I'm doing that, and then also hopefully giving some advice as to how older people can use that, so that when some of the stuff that, we're not as athletic as we used to be, but we're more psychic, there's a way to compensate.
Yeah.
So that's my newest project.
Wow, that's pretty cool. And you have several other books already. Could you just give us a little sampling of what people can find and where they can find them?
Sure. The best thing to do is to go to my website, which is www.harwig.com, and everything's listed. But I've written 2 palmistry books. I'm really considered to be pretty much an expert at palmistry, and so people who are just interested in that. The Intuitive Advantage, which is how to take your intuition, your sort of innate, untrained intuition, and turn it into something that you can use as a tool in your life.
Which is awesome. And you teach a class, too.
I teach a class on that.
Okay.
I teach a series of classes on how to use intuition, how to contact your spirit guides, how to summon past lives, that kind of stuff. And I have a little book called The Angel in the Big Pink Hat, which I've given Terry's read, which is just a very short little story about what happens to people after they die. I think that's it.
She can't even remember. She's got so many.
Well, there's so many other publications and whatnot, but again, the website harwig.com, because it is awesome. It's filled with tons of information.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun. And if you haven't, already figured this out by experiencing Kathryn here, you go and you look at the site, and it's so not what you expect, because your background is so fascinating. So please, in addition to spending the time here with us live at the Loft and Kathryn Harwig, explore her website. We'll make sure that we put a link up there on fetishes and faves.
Wonderful. And I need to link you back.
Yes, that's great.
Thank you,
Kathryn.
Thank you. It's wonderful to be here.
All right, and that will wrap it up.
And we can let Henry out.
Oh, yeah.